Hello everyone, it's Amber again from the Bank of America Tower. I'm going to give you a quick dynamic warm-up that you can perform before doing any of your exercises. A dynamic warm-up is meant to get the blood flowing to those muscles, get them start moving before you start getting into any intense activity. It's meant to warm the muscles up and get you loose and ready to perform your exercises. So first we're going to start with a squat with a heel lift. The heel lift is going to activate those calf muscles, and the squat will activate the quads, hamstrings, hips, as well as core, holding yourself in that down position. I'm also going to have you hold your arms out so it will activate those shoulders as well during the exercise. So let's come down to that deep squat, toes pointed slightly out, and we're going to lift one heel at a time. And we're going to do 10 per side, so 20 total. Make sure you're extending all the way up throughout the heel. And keeping low in this position, we're halfway there. Keeping that squat low, keeping those hands out. You can hold them or release them. All right, 2 more per side. And last one. All right, come up out of that squat. Now we're going to do a squat, spinal twist, and punch. This is going to help activate that core because we're going to be squeezing throughout the twist. The punch, we're going to make sure to be strong throughout our arm, make sure we're really squeezing. And the squat, we're going to try and get as low as possible. Again, the toes are turned out a little bit for this squat, like a sumo squat. So we're going to come down, punch, and back down to the other side. Make sure you're squeezing that core throughout the exercise. All right, we're doing 10 per side. Let's go. And that's 1. Make sure you're squeezing throughout the whole exercise. Arms, abs, squeezing those legs, squeezing those glutes to drive you up from the squat. All right, we got 2 more per side. And last round. All right, starting to feel warmed up. Now we're going to go into a lunge with an oblique stretch. So I'm going to show you facing forward and facing the side. Come back in that lunge position. Take the opposite arm from the leg that's forward, other hand on the hip, and we're just going to do a side stretch, stretch those obliques out. Drive the knee up and elbow towards that knee. Come down and switch sides. And drive it up and back down. So that's 1. We're going to do 10 of those, 10 each side. From the side view, coming back in that lunge, my heel is up, my toe is behind, my toe is in front of my knee is behind my toe. We're stretching to the side, bringing it up. Make sure when you're in that lunge position, you don't want yourself falling forward. You want to hold yourself up with your back muscles and keep your shoulders back throughout the movement. Okay? So we're going to be switching sides throughout. 10 each side. Ready? Let's go. 1. And that's 1. All right, make sure you're getting a good stretch, holding that lunge and that oblique stretch just for a second before driving up with that back leg and crunching in the front. All right, halfway there. If it's easier, you can hit the lunge and then feel the stretch. Hit the lunge, do the stretch, come up. If that helps keep your balance. All right, last one. Coming up. All right, good job. Next, we're gonna do a deep lunge with a rotational twist. We're doing 5 per side on this one. So coming down to that low lunge, it's called a runner's lunge. You could put the opposite hand down, twist up, hand down, and squeeze on the way up. Drive the opposite leg back, twist, and squeeze on the way up. So you could do the twist in one sweeping motion, or you can just twist on the way down and then gain your balance and come on up. Whichever is easiest for you. I'm gonna try and do this quickly to try and get that heart rate up as well while I'm performing the warm-up, but do it to your comfort level. All right, we're doing 5 per side. Ready? Deep lunge, hand goes down, arm goes up, back and up. Hand goes down, arm goes up, squeeze on the way up. And that's 2. Again, you can slow it down to help work on that balance. And last one. All right, last exercise. We're gonna get in that low plank position. Actually high plank, because we're gonna come up on those hands. The shoulders directly over the hands and wrists. You're gonna extend the feet out. And we're gonna do mountain climbers, but we're not gonna work on jumping throughout the movement. We're gonna work on twisting the knee to the opposite elbow and coming back to that plank position, twisting up and coming back. So you're gonna work on driving that knee towards that elbow, squeezing the core, keeping that spine straight throughout the movement. So we're gonna do 10 per side as our finisher to this dynamic warm-up. Ready? Come out to that plank position and drive those knees up and towards that elbow. Ready? 10 per side, let's go. Make sure you're keeping that neutral spine throughout the movement. You don't want any tenting or dropping of those hips. Keep it nice and flat like a board. All right, we got 6 more. And last one, and across and down. All right, that's a dynamic warm-up that you guys can perform before starting any of your exercises to get that blood flowing in those muscles and get you ready for activity.